Dear fans of money laundering, one of the biggest cryptocurrency heavyweights is actively supporting criminal activities. I'm talking about Tether. Tether is a US patched stablecoin, which means it's an asset that is supposed to be stable and reliable, which is not something that many cryptocurrencies can offer, as most cryptocurrencies are not patched to any traditional currency, which makes them very volatile. However, not Tether, as Tether basically allows you to have $1 for one Tether. And this already brings me to the role of Tether. While Tether has a bunch of different roles, there are a bunch of key functionalities that make them very attractive for traders. First is its role as a stablecoin. And like I just mentioned, it's a one-to-one peg, $1 for one Tether. Again, this provides price stability, and this is not something that is very known in the crypto market, not even for well-established assets like Bitcoin. Another thing is that it allows you to have crypto trading facilitates, which basically means you can use Tether in a trading pair. You can use Tether in a trading pair among different cryptocurrency exchanges, and you can convert one cryptocurrency to another, and you don't have to sell your cryptocurrency and buy another cryptocurrency then. You can directly swap them, which makes it a lot more faster, and of course it saves a lot of money, as you don't have to make two transactions, you just make one swap, which of course eliminates the need totally for fiat. Also, it can help you to protect the value of your portfolio, especially in bad economic times, as if you can see that there's a bear market incoming, you can swap your cryptocurrency for Tether, and while the other asset may decrease, the value of Tether will basically stay the same. And again, you don't have to sell your cryptocurrencies. You don't have to sell them and buy them back later. You can directly use Tether, which again makes it a lot more faster and of course saves money. However, there are a bunch of problems with Tether, at the moment at least. So Tether at the moment is regarded as a paradise for criminals. But why? Well, there are a couple of reasons. One is from Tether in itself, as Tether has an issuance of unbacked tokens. This basically means that Tether made some false statement in the past about how many USDT were actually backed by the US dollar. This can be very problematic, of course. And there were even some allegations made by the Commodity Future Trading Commission, which ended up with Tether being fined $41 million. Well, of course, this is just on a small scale. If it would be on a big scale, of course, it could even mean that Tether would collapse, which of course would be a complete disaster. Also, another thing is that Tether is known for money laundering. This is a problem, especially while Tether is so commonly preferred for being anonymous and private. This is of course a paradise for criminals, as it's very difficult to track transactions. Also, Tether is also known for being involved in high numerous money laundering cases. Another thing that is problematic and that helps criminals even more is the accessibility of Tether. It's widely accessible, of course. It's on barely every crypto exchange. And it's always possible to exchange with Tether. And there's basically no bank involved, which makes it very problematic. Also, transactions with Tether are very fast and irreversible, which firstly means that of course the speed of transaction is very fast, and also this means that once a transaction is confirmed, the transaction cannot be undone, which of course can be a problem, as it of course makes it easier for criminals to transfer funds. But there must be something. There must be something that Tether can do to be able to get rid of this image of being the helper of the criminals. Well, there are actually a bunch of things that Tether could do. First, of course, they should improve their transparency. They should improve their transparency by being very transparent about their holdings and in general about their regular audits. They need to be very specific about their holdings. They need to be able to gain the trust of investors and of course from the regulatory oversights as well. And the second point is collaborating with the authorities. This is very important. They should collaborate with the authorities to provide a more secure and also transparent framework, which again would improve their trustworthiness. So finally, while Tether's role is to ensure price stability, they're actually a pretty famous target for criminals. They're a pretty famous target for criminals because of their anonymity, their acceptability, and of course their irreversible transactions. But there is something that Tether could do. Tether could improve their transparency by allowing more direct insights into their holdings and also collaborating with the authorities to providing a more transparent framework. So finally, do you think that Tether will actually make changes, or do you think that Tether will actually collapse, which of course would be terrible for the crypto market? Let me know. I will see you in the next video.